Welcome to the first show for 2016 of the KO Boxing Show. Big show tonight in the studio. The Maloney twins, Andrew and Jason, Daryl Ford, Parnia, No Remorse, Porsche, Ben Chua and Sam Dehani. Back with Jason Maloney. Back with Super Bantamweight WBO Oceania champion Jason Maloney and undefeated. Welcome to the KO Boxing Show.
Thanks for having us, Peter.
Mate, great to be back in 2016. Massive announcement. You're fighting Junior the Psycho Bajawa in a massive fight to defend your title and boost your world rankings. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling really good. We're looking forward to a massive 2016. And the first step, March 19th against Junior Bajawa. Tough Indonesian fighter. He's been in there with some really good competition, and we're looking forward to having another tough fight.
It must be good to have a great team like Brian Butler and your dad behind you. And I mean, you got your first defence here. You're probably looking at a top 15 world ranking, hopefully after this. And then looking at the big picture, you look at Bajawa. He's just gone a distance with AJ Burnell, who's fought for 2 world titles and was a boom fighter about 4 or 5 years ago. So a pretty decent opponent for you for the first fight in 2016. Yeah,
he is. He is a decent opponent. We've had a quick look at him online at some footage. And he's tough. He'll come to fight and hopefully he'll bring out the best of me. And we'll keep stepping up and chasing our dreams.
Now that's Saturday night, the 19th of March at Malvern Town Hall. Is it strange for you to fight on a Saturday night?
Yeah, I don't think I've fought on a Saturday night yet, but that should suit the crowd. I think everyone's free. Everyone will come out for a big night and enjoy the fights. And straight off to the nightclubs,
that's your right. Type of crowd. Yeah. All right, mate, let's talk about some of the fighters in Australia that you've got your eye on. Cooper was a guy that you wanted to fight, and he's got 13 fight experience on you, Jason Cooper. Is he a guy that you want to fight in 2016? Yeah,
for sure. We'd like to fight Jason Cooper. We tried to make that fight happen last year, but he ended up going over to South Africa and fighting for the IBO world title, where he was unlucky over there. But that's definitely a fight that we want to happen in 2016.
Is there anyone else on the radar at the moment, Jason?
Look, anyone really. I'll just fight whoever my team wants us to fight. But we're looking to keep stepping up and chasing our dreams of becoming a world champion. So.
We mentioned Bajawa before fought AJ Burnell, and we went the whole distance with Burnell, so he's going to be a real tough opponent for you, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. We've watched that fight on YouTube. AJ Burnell was a really tough fighter, so we saw him when we were over in the Philippines training over there. If he went the distance with him, I'm sure he can fight.
All right, mate. Let's talk over your training now. What stage are you at the moment? Because March 19th, so we're 4 weeks away or whatever. What stage you're in a heavy sparring right now?
Yeah, heavy sparring. Training twice a day, every day. Strength or sprints or fitness work in the morning, and then boxing of the afternoon. We've got some good sparring in with the Balla boys at the moment. Maybe looking at going up to Sydney for a weekend coming up, and just trying to get as many tough rounds as we can.
I'd like to go up to Sydney, but my weekends in Sydney will probably be a bit different to yours, I reckon.
That's right.
Mate, let's thank the people that are making it possible for you at the moment to take time off work and come here, and your dad's a massive part of that, isn't he, Daryl?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Dad's a great help for us, and we're lucky to have a lot of support behind Team Maloney, and we're looking forward to a massive year.
And the branding, you've got the shirts going and all that.
Yeah, got the Team Maloney going, yep.
I haven't got one yet, but hopefully I can get one in the near future, mate.
We'll sort yet.
I think I'm a medium to large anyway. So.
No worries.
All right, mate. Thanks for coming along, Jason. And look, it's going to be a real busy year for you guys. We could see that in your mean business, and the Victorian boxing's a buzz with you. With the Maloney twins fighting. You've rejuvenated a lot of things happening here, and everyone's excited, mate. So we're all on board.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks for having us, Peter. Looking forward to a big year.
Back with the undefeated Australian champion, Andrew Maloney. Welcome to the KO Boxing Show.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Mate, living the dream, undefeated Australian champion. Not many people could say that, but you're in that position. But you're looking to go further. On Saturday, March 19, you're taking on Takashimi, who's a very well-credentialed Japanese fighter. I mean, the Samurai Warriors are Japanese. All of them can fight. It's going to be a very tough assignment, especially for a WBO Oceania title, which carries a world ranking.
Yeah, looking forward to a tough fight. A lot of the Japanese boxers, around my weight division, so looking forward to fighting against that style. A lot of the Japanese fighters fight quite similarly. They're very fast on their feet, in and out movement, and looking forward to fighting a Japanese fighter and getting a feel for that. Because a lot of those guys carry very high world rankings, and some of them are world champions. So.
Mate, whoever's placing you, if they're a horse trainer, they'd be a Group 1 trainer, because you won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games, which, not many people do that. It's a sensational effort. Then you win a Victorian title. Then you go through the grades and win an Australian title. Now going for a regional title. Every step is 100% precision. So whoever's doing that is doing a fantastic job. I wouldn't mind them managing my career as well. So, yeah. You're doing well, mate. Well done.
Yeah, we've got a great team behind us, me and my brother, and we put in a lot of hard work, and it's all paying off. Everything's going perfectly to plan, and I'm sure if we continue to put in the hard work, it'll keep going the same way.
We spoke to Jason earlier, and he mentioned that there could be a Sydney trip up to do some sparring. Who would you be sparring up in Sydney?
Been talking with our friend Luke Jackson about maybe going up there and doing some rounds with himself and maybe Billy Dibb and a few other people there at the Body Punch boxing gym. We've been there before in the past, and there's plenty of guys there, and there's lots of professional boxers in Sydney. So yeah, we're looking at going up there in the next couple of weeks.
We mentioned before, 4 weeks out, this is where the heavy sparring, this is where the banger and mash happens, this is where you've got to get the conditioning into your body. Victoria, obviously, you've got the Bella brothers who are based here, but you can't keep sparring them. So is this why you have to travel interstate just to keep it going? And you guys, you can't keep sparring Jason all the time either.
Yeah, so. That's right. Though we've been getting some great rounds with the Bala boys. Sparred them on Sunday and again last night. But yeah, just looking for some different opponents, and the more different people we can get in front of, the better. And just getting as many hard rounds as we can at the moment and getting in the best shape possible. What
do we know about our Japanese visitor? Takeshi Shami, we know he's got a 9-1 record, we know he's rated in Japan, and we know Joe Calzumi, who's an excellent matchmaker in Japan, has picked him out for you. So, it's a big step up, isn't it, to be fighting a guy that's had basically double the experience of you as a professional? Yeah,
that's right. I watched a tape of him just last night, actually, and he's... like most Japanese fighters, he's very fast on his feet, very fast hands, and fights on the back foot. So, I'm sure it's gonna be a hard fight and a good fight for the crowd, and putting in the hard work now to make sure I come home with the victory.
Your last fight, you challenged everyone in Australia, ended up fighting for an Australian title, which means that they're your best bantamweight in Australia, basically. How hard is it to fight local fighters? They're just not around, are they?
Yeah, there's just no competition around in Australia at bantamweight. Obviously, being a very lightweight, there's not many people in Australia that are that light. And yeah, we've I fought for the Victorian title in my second fight, and then the Australian title in my fifth fight. And basically, there's no one left to fight. So we're moving on to a regional title now, and working our way towards the goal of becoming world champion.
It was a massive KO too of Lario. You got him with a beautiful right hand. It must be good for you now just to be going into the pros and feeling your way around and beating guys like Lario, via KO, because they're real tough, good fighters.
Yeah, everything went to plan on the Lario fight. We had a great preparation, and on the night everything went perfectly. I couldn't have asked for a better fight, and it was a good knockout victory, and that's what the crowd want to see. So yeah, very happy with that performance.
Okay, mate, every step it's been put in front of you, you jump at double the height. So, you're really doing what you're meant to do, mate. Congratulations. And Saturday, the 19th of March at Malvern Town Hall, come and support the Maloney twins. Andrew here's fighting for his first regional title and a world ranking. Good luck, mate.
Thank you very much.
Back with one of our favourites, the President, Darryl Ford. Welcome to the KO Boxing Show.
It's good to be here, Pete, and first time for the year, and thank you.
Yeah, good to kick off for 2016. Mate, you always have a good one in the gym, and you've got quite a few at the moment. Manny Blamas, a current WBF and Victorian light heavyweight champion. You've got an undefeated fighter in Hassani Dihani, who is making a lot of noise. He's a professional soccer player that's gone into boxing. You seem to find good fighters, mate.
Yeah, it's a good breeding ground in Glenroy. We've got the whole northern suburbs there. His name's Hussein Dehaney. We call him Sammy, but he's committed himself this year to have a big year, and he said to me a few weeks back he wants to be the first Australian champion, professional in the gym. I've had some before, but they've left me before they've got that. But Sam's made a pact with me that he wants to be the first Australian champion out of Glenroy. So it's full steam ahead.
Dude, that's a massive announcement, mate. That's great that you've got the boys there and you put 100% into the gym. Daryl, as we mentioned, it's community-based centre. You don't charge $30 a week and all that, and have fancy showers and aftershaves and all that in the showers. It's a proper old school gym, and the ring's there, and you get in there and you earn your stripes and you spar, and everyone helps each other. It's a good community feel.
Well, that's right. And we've got them. I've got kids there that are 10, 12, and there's adults, and everybody just gets on, and everybody respects each other. It's what people don't see that side of a boxing gym. They think that it's just fighting and fighting. 5% of boys that come to the gym fight. The 95 come to be prepped up in life with confidence and mingling with the fighters. It's just a place where people just like to come.
The Broadmeadows Council should look at giving you guys some funds, because you're doing a lot for the community and taking kids off the street that would normally be causing havoc.
Yep.
Getting them into the gym and teaching them discipline and stuff like that. So, I don't know, what council is it out of?
It's the Moreland Council. But I'll tell you a quick little story, Pete. Last year we got robbed 3 days before Christmas, and I had some money taken out of the gym which was going to buy new ropes. And 2 months after that, a lady walked into the gym, an old lady, and sat down, spoke to me, loved the way the thing was getting run, and said, "Do you need anything?" And I told her the story. Her husband works for the Lions Club of Victoria, and they donated new ropes for the gym. And so there is good people out there. We never put our hand out, but it just seems to keep coming for us and helping us out. So,
Daryl Ford, what can we say, mate? The President doing beautifully for the community. Keep the great work up at Glenroy, mate. Thanks for coming in on the show, and mate, we're going to have you back for some of these stories. These are fantastic stories.
Yep, great. Thanks to be here, Pete, and thank you.
Back with the undefeated Hussein Dehaney. Welcome to the KO Boxing Show for 2016, mate.
Thanks for having me on, Pete.
Got an announcement. Saturday the 19th of March, you fight Sonny Hanneth, who's a very tough, experienced kickboxer. How's your prep been, mate, and you're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am looking forward to it. Prep's probably been the best one yet. I was a bit disappointed after the last fight. I probably didn't train and diet very well. But yeah, like Daryl was saying before, I'm really trying to knuckle down this year, and hopefully big year for me.
Let's go over your, your build-up and your weight, because you were a professional soccer player as well. What weight were you when you were playing soccer? Is it completely different training and different structure in your body that you need?
Well, soccer, you don't really have to worry about the drop in weight. You just try to maintain a healthy body all year round. But yeah, I used to walk around 78, 79. Now I walk around a bit less, but yeah.
What do you see the difference with boxing? What's boxing taught you?
It's a lot tougher mental. The mental side of boxing is a lot harder. But yeah, it's not too much. Just the same work ethic. You prepare during the week, and yeah, you try to get the job done.
What do you know about your opponent, Sonny Hanneth? Because he's a tough guy. He's a kickboxer and he comes forward.
Not too much. I know he's from a kickboxing background, but yeah, I'm not too keen on looking into it. So let Daryl have a look and yeah, rock up on fight night.
You've had 2 professional fights now for 2 wins, so everything's going great guns. And Daryl mentioned that you could be his first professional Australian champion out of the Glenroy gym.
Yeah,
so
I made that promise to Daryl. It's something I'd really, really like to have under my belt, be Australian champion. So yeah, after I can have some fights under me, and yeah, whoever's got that title, go for it.
Let's go over your forward planning, because I know you're a student of the game. Is there any boxers that you're looking at the moment that you like to mould yourself on?
I've got a few favourites. I like, probably he's probably not the biggest name, but I like to copy some of the things. He's got Gabriel Rosado. I'm a big fan of him. Andre Ward, he's a big name. But yeah, just the more pure boxers.
Yeah, Andre Ward, he's moving up to light heavyweight now. Any Australian local fighters?
Probably some of the old school. Costa Zoo, I was a big fan of Costa Zoo.
Nader Hamdan?
Nader Hamdan's probably the reason I started boxing in the first place. I really look up to him. He's in a Lebanese background, former Australian champion. So yeah, if I can be half the fighter he was, I think I'll do all right.
How's your sparring come along, Hussein? Who have you been sparring?
Sparring has just been in-house for now. I actually got my first sparring tonight. We're going down to Samuel Lebruna's gym, spar with Joel Kamakeo.
Oh, Kamakeo,
so
an old favourite.
Test. He's a very good fighter. He's coming along well. And top bloke as well. So yeah, be good to see where I'm at the moment.
His mum takes nice pics too, Marty.
She does. Marty's photography is got some good photos. Yeah. Thanks, Marty.
All right, mate. Well, thanks for coming in. And Saturday, the 19th of March, I'm sure it's going to be another step forward for you in your career. And trained by Darryl Ford, the president, you guys will be cherry ripe, and I'm sure there'll be nothing left in the tank, mate. No stone unturned.
Yeah, you're right, Pete. Hopefully, another win and just keep moving forward. 2016, hopefully, have a big one.
Anyone you want to thank, mate, before we sign you off?
Just the main sponsor, Earthly Myotherapy. They've been helping me out a lot. And down at AD Tiling, they've financially been helping me out a lot. So yeah, thanks to them too.
All right, cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the KO Boxing Show, and a special guest, Pania No Remorse Porsche, having her professional debut Saturday the 19th of March at Malvern Town, up against a very tough Tiger. Welcome to the KO Boxing Show, Pania.
Thank you, Peter. How are you?
Great, and I forgot to mention you're also a black belt in karate, so you've got that combat sports background, now turning professional boxing. Must be exciting for you.
It's very exciting and very nerve-wracking at the same time, but I've just been putting in the hard work, so I really think that I should be able to give a good show on the night.
How are you feeling now, a month out from a fight? Have the nerves kicked in? Wow, I'm going to be fighting and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement. It's just like running through my veins. Like I'm just always on edge and I'm just training really, really hard. So I think that's all kind of meshing together really well, and it's just like keeping me at bay because it kind of relaxes me when I train a lot.
A lot of your uncles from New Zealand are former fighters, so you've got that fighting pedigree going through your veins, haven't you?
That's true, yeah.
So it must be great for your uncles and family to know that Pania's going to have a fight. She's going to keep the fighting tradition up in the family.
Yeah, my uncle actually was New Zealand champion, so yeah, it's going to be really good to show him what I've got and keep it going through the bloodline.
Let's talk about your trainer. You're training out at Dandenong at the moment?
Dandenong, yeah, at Fighters Express.
Which is a great gym, but
yeah, it is.
Also on the night, Saturday the 19th of March, you're going to have Angelo Hyder, Danny Green's trainer, in your corner. Danny Green's going to be there.
Yeah, I know, I'm so excited about that.
And you're going to be wearing Danny Green's shorts and gloves. Let's go over that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Is that something that you've always wanted to do, like fight and get in there?
Honestly, ever since I was a little girl, I've always had that fight in me. I'm a very, out there person. People underestimate me because of the way I look, and they've learnt pretty quickly not to do that again.
Is there anyone that you idolised growing up as far as boxing?
Definitely Muhammad Ali. Like, I know every single quote from him. I love him to death. What's
your favourite Muhammad Ali quote?
Well, it's actually a little bit religious as well, but it's one where he basically says, I've conquered the world, but he still needed God, you know what I mean?
Yeah, more of a spiritual one.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what can we expect Saturday the 19th of March? Because rumours are you could come out rapping a song as well, because you are a rapper.
I am a rapper. I'm very into my music. I'm a very deep and emotional person, so everything I do, I think that comes alongside with boxing. It's very artistic. So, I'm artistic with my words, I'm artistic with, music, and I'm artistic in dancing and boxing, and it all just ties together nicely. So I'm pretty grateful for this opportunity. Thanks to UltraTune for giving it to me, because it's something I've always wanted to do, and yeah, I'm just really grateful.
Sean B.
Sean Buckley.
He'd be loving this interview too, Sean. He's a Melbourne supporter and a great mate of all fight fans, isn't he?
Yeah, he is great. He just he does a lot of good stuff in the boxing industry, and it's amazing to have him on board for this.
Had the big booth too at the UFC Ronda Rousey fight night. We're all in there, and bad luck Ronda lost, but Saturday the 19th of March, we're already planning victory celebrations for you. I don't think you're going to lose. Honey, we're very confident.
Yeah, I'm very confident. I'm one of those people, I don't like to let anyone down, so I definitely want to do my best performance for you guys on the night, and I want to let you know that I'm coming in all guns blazing, so it's one not to miss, I'll tell you that much.
And people are coming from all around Australia to see you fight.
That's
Queenslanders
right.
and people from Sydney. So
yeah,
we're going to have a big following for you on Saturday the 19th of March at Malvern Town Hall.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people rooting for me, Peter. You know, it's also that mental thing as well, mentally preparing myself to get ready for this, because at the end of the day, like in my head, I'm not going to lose. So
that's what we want. Pania Porsche, no remorse. A professional career beckoning. Saturday the 19th of March, get down to Malvern Town Hall and support the new golden girl of Australian boxing. Now, thanks Pani for coming on the show, and keep training hard, and we'll look forward to seeing you on fight night.
Thanks for having me.
Back with Ben Chua from Big Ben's Gym. Ben, congratulations on 20 years at the gym. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Peter.
We're here to announce Terry Tsuramanis' next fight. It's Saturday the 19th of March at Malvern Town Hall. He fights Cam Eyes, who's a serious player, an undefeated fighter, and a fight that's a real dangerous opponent, because he's one of these guys you could tell he's moving up through. And Terry Tsuramanis, I mean, he ducks no one. He's already fought for an Australian title. He's looking for bigger and better things as well, isn't he? So it's a great matchup.
Yeah, fantastic fight. So Cameron, we know a fair bit about, well-credentialed amateur background. As you said, undefeated as a professional. And the two boys have sparred each other on, I think, 3 or 4 occasions. So the sparring was very close. So it's going to be a close fight on the night.
Terry's defending his Victorian super lightweight state title, so I mean, he's had that belt for a very long time. He's looking for bigger and better things if he can get past Cam Eyes, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, that's him got to get past Cam Eyes. We don't take that lightly, but yeah, definitely would like another chance at the Australian title, which he was unsuccessful in acquiring last year, and a regional title if possible.
I'm pretty sure the Australian super lightweight title might be becoming vacant, but that's something that to look forward to in the future for Terry Tsuramanis. How's the gym going at the moment, Ben?
Yeah, we're 20 years busier and better than ever before. So all our classes are busy. We've got probably, I think, 14 registered boxers at the moment. So yeah, a lot of talent in the gym at the moment as well. So it'll keep me going for, with a bit of luck, another 20 years, Peter. Great.
And you're off to Cal Bryan's gym at Collingwood tonight for some sparring with Terry Tsuramanis.
Yep, we work a lot with Cal Bryan's gym. He's a great coach with great boxers, so he's always very accommodating with our preparation for Terry's fight.
Okay, we're nearly a month out, so Saturday, March 19th, Terry Tsuramanis, Cam Eyes, going to be a cracking fight. This is where most of the hard sparring takes place a month out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Terry, as you know, has been doing this a long time now. And, you know, probably one thing that we do with Terry now, he's 30 years of age, very experienced. He doesn't need to be doing a lot of hard sparring like he used to now. So now it's more about doing maybe the odd hard spar, but more about keeping him fresh and ready to go on the night.
Sounds like a lot of wisdom there, Ben. Thanks for coming on the Boxing Show. And just quickly, whereabouts is your gym situated for someone out there that probably wants to lose a few kilos?
Yeah, we're in Seaford, so Kepler Circuit, Seaford. So anyone wanting to come down, fight professionally, amateur, or as you said, just get fit, always welcome.
All right, thanks for coming on the show, Ben.
Thanks for having us again.
wrapping up the KO Boxing Show, and we'd like to thank all our guests, and wrapping the show up with Pania No Remorse Porsche. And next week, big show, we're going to cover all the fights from Melbourne Town Hall. And as we say, Pania, keep punching.